Hey guys, welcome to the 2021 Black Friday webinar series. I'm super excited to share this series with you this year. It's going to be really special. Let's dive into what it is that you're going to get in this series. All right, first of all, there's going to be 3 days of training, which is going to start on Friday, November 26th, and it's going to go Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th. All of the sessions will be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll be doing a bunch of teaching, and then I will be saving room for student questions afterwards, all right? Everything is going to be recorded, and all of the sheet music and resources will all be available to be able to download after the webinar is over. This will be a paid webinar, all right? It's only going to cost $25, and you're going to get everything. You'll get the video file, you'll get the sheet music, you'll get all the backing tracks, any iReal profiles, all of that. So you'll see here at the bottom here, it might be cut off in your video, but it says no need to worry if you can't make it, all right? Since everything is going to be recorded and you'll be able to access it after the webinar is over. If you can't make it, don't worry about it. You'll be able to download it and get it afterwards. Now, the reason to come live is, like I said, I'll be saving time for questions at the end. So if you have questions for me and you want to ask those questions, then you'll want to attend live. So what are we going to be working on? What will you learn? Number one, students want to know, how do you create a 15-minute practice routine? So I'm going to show you that, and I'm also going to show you some different time schedules, how to create a practice routine that's going to work for maximum effect for you and really make it so you can really get the most out of your practice. Not just 15 minutes, but what if all you have is 5 or 10 minutes? What if you have a half hour? I'm going to show that to you. I'm also going to show you how to learn songs by ear. All right, so if you hear a song, how do you pick it out? How do you pick out the melody? How do you put chords to it? Even if you've never done that before, I'm going to give you techniques that's going to make it successful for you to be able to create an arrangement for a song that you just heard and you don't have sheet music in front of you. All right, and then lastly, students want to know, how do you create a library of blues licks? All right, this is always a favorite, getting those really cool. Those cool blues licks. I'm going to show you how to create that library of licks, but I'm also going to give you some licks to get started with. So you're going to walk away from that lesson having actual tangible licks and sheet music that you can use in your playing right now. All right, so now all webinar attendees are going to get access to my deepest Black Friday discounts. So as it says right here, these discounts are exclusively for webinar attendees. Now, I will have discounts on, my main sites, and I will be sending out discounts. But if you want the deepest discounts, that's going to be reserved exclusively for my webinar attendees. All right, so if you want to be able to get access to those, then you want to make sure that you purchase the webinar. You do not have to attend the webinar in order to get access to those deep discounts. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to have a special list of everyone who purchased, the webinar series, and then those discounts will get sent to them, and it will also be on their special page where they access all of the webinar recordings. But there's more. Since there was a three-way tie between the blues licks and then also the lesson on how to accompany myself while singing and how to improve my technique, I am also going to create 2 bonus lessons on those 2 topics. So I'm going to give you a video lesson on how to accompany myself while singing, and another one on how to improve your technique. Now, there is a bit of a catch. It's only going to be for the first 50 students who sign up for the webinar series. So if you want to make sure that you get those bonuses, be sure to sign up right away for this webinar series, because I think that this webinar series is going to be super popular with students, and a lot of students are going to want to get on and get access to this series. So be sure that you sign up for that series as soon as possible to make sure that you get those bonuses. Now, to reserve your spot, just go to jazzedge.com/webinar. Like I said, it's $25, but trust me, for the $25, you're going to get a whole bunch of actionable material and great detailed lessons. And then also with those discounts, you'll end up saving that $25 easily on the discounts that I'm going to be sending you. And if you want those bonuses are going to be for the first 50 students who sign up. When you go to the sign up page, this is what you're going to see. All right, so you'll see this a bunch of FAQs here. You can just click on any one of these, and then it will expand, and you can read, all of this. And then when you're ready to place your order, just click on this right down here where it says reserve your spot, only $25. Go ahead and pay and check out, and you'll be all set. You'll get an email from me that will get sent to whatever email address you put in during order. So be sure to check your email address. And if you order via PayPal, remember the order goes to your PayPal email address. So be sure to check which email address is linked to your PayPal account. All right, to summarize, 3 days of training. First training day starts on Friday, November 26th. Then it goes Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be $25 to attend. This material will only be available for those students who purchase the webinar. It will not be on JAZZEDGE. It will not be on my YouTube channel. It will not be on any other site. All right? So if you want access to this material, make sure that you purchase this webinar series now, because you won't be able to get access to it on any of my other sites. The 3 lessons are going to be included for everyone, and then the 2 extra bonus lessons will be included for the first 50 students who sign up for the webinar series. All webinar attendees will get access to my deepest Black Friday discounts, regardless if you're the first 50 or not. So if you purchase the webinar, everyone who purchases the webinar is going to get access to my deep discounts. Remember, everything is going to be sent to your email address, so be sure to check your email address. Be sure to check which email address is linked to your payment. So if you're paying via PayPal, check which email address is linked to PayPal, because I always get students that get confused about that because they have an old email address in their PayPal account, and so the order details went to their Hotmail address or AOL address. So be sure to check which email address is linked to your payment method to be sure that you are getting all of this material. That's it. I look forward to seeing you, and I just want to take a moment and say I hope that you and your family, loved ones, have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving, and just have a wonderful rest of the month as we're getting into fall. It's a great time to start buckling down and getting back to the piano if you've taken time away, or it's a great time to learn some new skills. All right, that's it for me. I'll see you guys in that webinar.